aviation fans. Go ahead and mute my Discord there. Welcome aboard our flight from Palm Springs to Phoenix as we take the Fenix A320, ironic, right, from for a spin in the brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Oh, Burner, what's going on? The guitar intro music always reminds me of the Black Bear Diner commercials. Black Bear Diner. I may have to look that one up. That's not ringing a bell for me. This isn't just any flight. It's a test of our first major airliner add-on for MSFS 2024. And for fun, we're going to be on Vatsim. So I'm probably going to screw up everything. I haven't flown on Vatsim for at least 6 to 12 months. So this is going to be interesting. So far, everything's performing exceedingly well. There are some little issues here and there, but that's to be expected for something this massive. So join us as we see how the Phoenix handles the beautiful yet challenging desert terrain. Don't forget to check out the description below for more details, and if you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button to support more flights like this. So let's go ahead.
422, contact SoCal approach 128.05.
There's the Vatsim. That was over on the departure there. So let me get back in the cockpit here, make sure we don't miss anything, and we'll get started. Let me go back over to our departure frequency.
SoCal Delta 422 descending on the rider 214,000 information Tango.
Delta 422 SoCal approach. Hello, the LE altimeter 300.
Chain that started in California but slowly spreading east. Ah, okay, cool.
I've
never seen it before.
Dodger Delta 422.
That's probably why I don't know anything about it. Alright, so I'm trying out the Navigraph charts for the frequencies too. It's a little different. I'm trying to get used to it. It's a little challenging so far. It looks like we'll be hitting LAX center, which I think will be the 126525 out of here. More on topic, how are you? I'm great. I'm doing pretty good. Starting to feel better after the surgery, and everything is actually going pretty well. Let me get back into Discord here real quick. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm going to minimize Discord so I can keep my frequencies up. So we've already got the pre-departure clearance. Since I was rusty, I went ahead and knocked that out of the way. Basically, we're going to be leaving Phoenix Sky Harbor, or heading to Phoenix Sky Harbor on the Cathedral 1 Blythe transition. Climbing to 8,000, expect 310 after 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and put 8,000 in there so we don't forget that. I also got Moby Flight to work, so that was nice. We'll be getting the taxi instructions here when we're ready to taxi, so once we get to that, we'll start going over that. So let's go ahead and get this thing re-tripped. And can everybody in Discord hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we got people loading up. And Dev, you said you're just gonna watch, right?
I'm just gonna watch. I've had my game crash 3 times since I started. I just don't want to deal with it tonight.
Okay. Interesting, the Phoenix is loading in with the ground spoiler's arm now. So he's got me squawking 6775. It's just... Oh, I gotta get used to these new hotkeys. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Clear. 6775, and we'll go ahead and just turn that to on to make sure that it's transmitting correctly. Gotta get I haven't had to actually put that in for a while, so I was telling everybody before we started, I probably haven't been on Vatsim for between 6 and 12 months. Delta Palooza I think was the last time I flew on Vatsim, which was in December of last year.
5521, descend and maintain 3,000. 3,000, we got airport in sight, 5521. Roger.
What was that?
You flew on Vatsim with me like mid-year with the A300.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, then that would be the last time. So I did get the latest AirX cycle. I'm glad you took the plunge and got 2024. I'm waiting it out a bit until I save some more money. Yeah, we've been enjoying it so far, and with Phoenix pushing out the A320 so fast for us, that was super beneficial. Like I said earlier, it's got some quirks that aren't quite ironed out yet, but it's to be expected, honestly. And we are a Delta
929 Papa 8,500, like to put Coliseum route on request.
And And what is our flight plan? Cost index is 15.
Our 779er 1 Papa, SoCal approach low. The John Main altimeter 3007. I'll get back to you shortly.
3007, 779er 1 Papa.
What was that flicker? Somebody just fly through me? Oh, yeah, this guy. We did leave the MSFS traffic on, so I'll have to monitor the ground traffic here, make sure I'm not waiting on somebody in Vatsim versus somebody that's in the sim. Alright, so back to the end of page. Let's go. Zero fuel weight is 1247. And our CG is 30.4. Block fuel, we got 11.3. Looks like we'll be, unless somebody comes online, once we get out of LAX Center, we'll be just in, I guess it's CTAF now. Do you do Unicom until you get to the airport, then you go to CTAF? Is that how it works, Steph? I don't know if Dev is still with us or not. Cathedral 1 with the Blythe transition. Sure, that's Blythe. BLH, is that Blythe?
Yeah. Make sure someone is like 88 miles away, not 5,000.
Yeah, it's 88. So let me add this Cathedral 1 departure. So yeah, runway 31 left is that. Okay, that has me doing. Wait a minute. This has me doing a right turn on departure. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was looking at the Vortac instead of the airport. So yeah, right turn on departure and overfly PSP. And what's this liner here? Why is this going out this way? So PSP to PSP to Emrud. Is this correct?
Departure Delta 802 Heavy, climbing through 2500 for 5000.
Delta 802, SoCal departure radar contact line, maintain 10,000.
Wait.
Delta 802, climb, maintain 10,000.
Climb, maintain 10,000, Delta 802 Heavy.
United 5521, descend and maintain 2,400, turn right heading 160.
This is kind of crazy.
160, 2,400, 5521. 779er 1 Papa, cleared the Los Angeles class 5 airspace to the Coliseum route northbound, maintain VFR 8,500.
Alright, cleared into the Los Angeles Bravo for the Coliseum route northbound 8,500, will maintain VFR at 8,500.
Delta 802, turn left direct clippers in New York 5.
Say again for Delta 802 Heavy.
Turn left direct clipper, resume the Orca 5 departure.
Turn left to Clipper, Delta 802 Heavy.
Okay, this is a wild departure here. Are you seeing this crazy zigzag thing too, Kyle?
5521 still got the airport?
Hey, Baron, 5521.
5521, turn right heading 220, on the final clear, visual approach 9248.
Confirm heading again, 5521.
I'm coming out.
Left heading 220, cleared visual approach 9248.
Right 220, code for the visual approach 24 right, 5521.
Delta 802, climb via Civic, except maintain 15,000 and contact LA Center 124.62, see it.
Climb to 15,000, Center 124.0, Delta 802 Heavy.
See ya. Delta 422, at Dodger, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 24 right approach.
At Dodger, cleared RNAV Zulu 24 right, Delta 422.
Okay, so let's try putting this in again. Because it's got some crazy zigzag thing going on here.
5521, contact LHR 120.95, see ya.
Contact tower 5521, see you.
See ya.
31 left. Okay.
I just went straight to Blythe.
PSP to Blythe.
Yeah.
That makes sense when I look at the chart here. But the way this has got it in here is crazy.
Oh.
Because it's got this MRUND in here. Which is what waypoint? Let me add the departure here in Navigraph real fast. Add to route. Because it's got that crazy, like, you go...
802, climb via acidic, set
Yeah, let me show you what I'm looking at.
15,000.
So, I've got this Cathedral 1 to PSP. Maybe if I... Let's do this. And I do... I think I Cathedral 1.
Circle departure, how's it going? Southwest 2175 at the ground at Palm Springs with the weather, looking for IFR clinch to Vegas.
Is there a way to edit that? Because I got 2 PSP. And that's it. What's this one? Maybe this is the one I need.
Circle departure, Frontier Flight 4593
Tram 6?
on summer 2 departure, passing 3,500 for 5,000.
Our Frontier Flight 4593, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, Frontier Flight 4593.
And then this is probably just TRM
Southwest on the ground at Palm Springs, engine
ALH.
clearance.
Go Southwest 2175.
Southwest 2175,
Interesting.
clear to the Las Vegas Airport, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs, then as files. Climb via SID, or correction, maintain 8,000, expect 17,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.05, squawk 4667. Do you want a high cruise?
Range 268.
Southwest 2165, well, what's the highest you can give me?
I mean, we have
I'm not sure.
Most pilots who want to be in the flight level do flight level 210.
Brakes off again.
What's that?
We'll take it for Southwest 2175.
Get my brakes off.
Alright, same clearance, except expect flight level 210, 5 minutes after departure.
Same thing.
Alright, Southwest 2175 is cleared to Vegas. Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs transitions on us filed. Maintain 8,000, 2105, departure 12805, squawk 4667 for Southwest 2175.
So 2175, we're back correct, when I hear on left for departure, advisory to taxi.
Cathedral. Okay.
Roger, Southwest 2175.
I'm gonna have to ask about. So I got Palm Springs, and then
Frontier
Blythe.
Flight 4593, contact LA Center.
I really need to know if I need to go from Palm Springs straight to Blythe.
6.52, see ya.
Or do I need to go to
Frontier Flight 4593, see ya.
See ya.
TRM 6? Well, that's a different. It's a different. Yeah. I'm so confused. I've never seen this before.
That's okay, hello, Southwest 1102 on the ground at Palm Springs, IFR 2 Vegas.
MRUD.
That was 1102?
Yep, Southwest 1102.
I'm thinking this PSP is screwing things up. This second PSP.
Southwest 1102, I don't have a flight plan.
Roger, we'll file one right now for Southwest 1102.
Thanks.
Oh, well, that didn't fix anything. Shoot. Wasting all kinds of time here just trying to figure
Yeah,
out
we should
this
be filed
simple
to Southwest 1102.
PSP to MRUD. Okay, see, I've got 2 PSPs here, and that's what's screwing me up.
Southwest 1102, cleared to the Las Vegas Airport.
Well, that was really annoying.
Alright, we're cleared to Vegas via the Cathedral 1 Palm Springs transition. Maintain 8,000, we'll expect 2308 minutes after departure. Departure is 12805 and 5121 for Southwest 1102.
Here, here's what we're going to do.
South 1102, back correct. When I threw him left for departure, advise her to taxi.
I'm just going to disconnect from this tonight. And... because that bug is driving me nuts with that getting super loud like that. So we're just going to go off that sim for now. And we'll do this our way. We'll get rid of this PSP and get rid of that M-run. And get rid of that flight plan discontinuity. And that should take care of us. I'm thinking that's what it was wanting us to do, but I'm going to go with that. Alright. I'm wasting too much time trying to figure out this problem. And then having that, it was happening constantly right before I started the stream here with the audio where in Vatsim it just gets louder, and it just blows out and you can't hear anything, so.
It's not just the pilot. X-Pilot does it too, so I think it's just a Vatsim bug.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's driving me nuts right now and I keep having to take my headset off. And I'm like, I'm done with this. Okay, so now that I've delayed us forever here, is anyone waiting on anything, or are we pretty much ready to go? Just gotta do my performance real quick. I will try doing a fresh, clean install of vPilot and see if takeoff range, link sync, come on. There we go. 363639. I'm gonna go deaf if I have to hear that one more time. Down, 1 down, 0 1. That's what I get for trying to do too many things at once. 6-4. Too many new things at once. Okay.
We still need to set up Friday night Vatsim though.
Yes, we
It'd be
do.
a lot of fun.
It would be. Alright. Go ahead and get our beacon on. Seatbelt signs. APU. Be helpful. So busy trying to figure out that departure that we ended up not getting anything done.
Yeah,
Well, if the airspace is clear, we'll reconnect on once we're out of controlled airspace and try to do a little testing on the way into Phoenix Sky Harbor. Go ahead and get our tug connected. See if it'll actually connect appropriately. It's been kind of weird. The buttons on the tablet don't work just right yet. Like if you hit connect the tug, it doesn't always get moving. You can see it kind of inching along right there.
Super sensitive.
Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. Should be a pretty departure though. Grab our mounts here. Alright, APU's coming up. Almost ready to go. Yeah, APU's available. So here's what I've been having to do is just say go straight back. You're parking back off, and we're departing on 3-1 left, so we need to do nose to the left. Did you get your brakes figured out, Ron?
No, I'm stuck.
Really?
I had to go out and come back in too. It wouldn't take, on the flight plan, it would not put my departure in.
This is a common thing for me. Every time I come in and try to...
Is it happening every time or just sometimes?
Yeah, just about every time. I don't think I've been able to do it once without it. Maybe once.
There's gotta be something holding your park brakes in. Dave, can you maybe have him stream and then see if you can walk through a key binding issue?
It might be double bound. Have you even set up profiles for it?
No.
Yeah, you might have a key
stream,
binding
though.
issue if it's happening every time. And you're hitting shift, is it shift space or control space?
I do have, there is a binding for my parking brake. The parking brake is off, according to the screen. But it just won't budge.
Dave,
But
you
yeah,
can
let me...
try and help him out there. Dev is there.
Looks like he's muted and deafened, as they say.
Deafened.
He's 2 of the 3 monkeys.
Burner, how does the audio sound as well as the video look on the stream there? Go flight controls, and we are looking for flaps 1. And both engines are available. Back to ignition. Start PWS on. Auto. Flaps 1. Brakes. X. And then we're looking at down point 1. Down point 1. Full back. Full forward. Full left. Full right. Right rudder. Left rudder. Good to go there. And APU bleed off. APU master off. Taxi lights, just strap those lights. Runway lights, strap the auto. And everything there looks good. And parking brake can come off. We're pretty light, so we're going to start scooting pretty easily here. Pretty short taxi, just right down off our nose there.
Finally got it in after the 3rd try.
Nice. Now hopefully we'll get these bugs all worked out. We'll try to do a 2020 flight maybe next Sunday. We can be reminded how smooth that actually functions. It doesn't run as well, but in Ron's case, if you can't get off the ground, it don't matter how well it runs.
Yeah, the chocks are gone.
Slight delay there, trying to get Vatsim working and a departure going, but we'll try that a different night. Like they've said, we've been talking about doing Friday night Vatsim nights, which I think would be a lot of fun. Just gotta get back into the groove of Vatsim, a little out of practice, so I'm trying to do it on the stream for the first time in 6 months. Is probably not the best thing to do. I found the brakes to be a bit touchy on wiggling the nose back and forth on the 320 here. Takeoff config is check. Cabin. All calls. And let's go. Alright, I did not do my altimeter. Do that real fast. Airports, weather 3008. I expect 8,000. Tell me the cabin's ready.
Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Go on. Takeoff lights. Strobed on. Nobody on arrival, and nobody's on the runway. So, man, look at this. Those windmills over there. There's a million of those things. Alright, this is going to be a fun little departure here. I do like how they have these like resealed cracks and everything on 2024's runways. Adds a bit of realism to it. Alright, nose pressure 50%. Stable. Flex. Flex. SRS climb. knots. 100 knots. Release pressure. Ron, if you need to, just push yourself back up in the air. V1, rotate.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I can't seem to get it.
Pause and brake, gear up.
This is gonna be a short flight.
Yep. This is where 24 wins. Those mountains, those trees, all look a lot better in 2020. Yeah, there's 1,500 feet. It's a good climb. Push the nose over.
Okay.
This window is huge. The speed flaps up. Come up on a right turn to get us out of this big bowl here. A turn. It's cool, so we don't need the We Love VFR anymore for all the windmill stuff. So I'm not sure how Microsoft injects all of it, but at least we know it should be up to date. Curious to see what people start coming out with, though. $600 for 8,000. Let's go ahead and assume we've been clear to 310. And should be evening out here. Nice gentle level off. Lighting flickering through is interesting. Is it poking through like different layers of the mountain or something over there? Alright, that was a fun departure to hand flight, so let's go ahead and go autopilot 1. Also glad that, I know that was a smaller airport in terms of, you know, how busy it was, but everything performed very well with the sim. This lighting is interesting though. It keeps popping in and out like that. Let's make a couple screenshots. Some future thumbnail material. Oh, there we go. Get that sun. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Let's go through and do our after departure checklist. Spoilers disarmed. Gear is up, confirmed, and we're above 10,000. Let's get those landing lights, runway lights, nose lights. These can be released. And have takeoff checklist complete. We'll clear our messages out. Look at this one little puffy little cloud right here. I love how they have this now. I don't feel like you really had that much in 2020. A little warm in the back. It's dropping a couple degrees. For everyone, actually. And I'll relax. It's weird how it does a little, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, a little crazy little glitch it just did when I turned off my head tracking for a moment.
Yeah, I did see that on the stream.
Kyle, how are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm passing through 10,000 right now. I got 76 miles to Blythe.
Right, I am. What's that? You're alright. You're right behind me then. I'm got 60. Well, hang on. You're really close behind me.
Finally ready to push, I think. Of course, I had to wait on the RS to realign before I come back in.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still doing the Vatsim thing, or it didn't work out?
After that audio glitch again, I went ahead and turned it off because it was blowing my ears out. Two, it kept happening over and over, and it was driving me nuts. Because it just gets so loud. And it's done that for a long time, but I've never had it happen that many times in a row. It's like, you know what? It's probably not meant to be. Let's get in the air and have some fun.
Yeah. I flew in 2020 today. There was a mandatory update. I don't know what it was, but
I come in a couple of days ago, I think.
I think all the updates are mandatory.
I don't think I flew yesterday. I was putting up Christmas decorations and stuff.
We got a very short cruise here. Looks like it is about 20 miles long. 25 miles. My kind of flights.
Yeah. I thought it'd be something easy. I think it's like, what, an hour total? Time?
Yeah, pretty much.
I saw something where they said, Palm Springs. Was that? Did you look around the airport at all? I didn't have time. I was too busy working on my brakes, but I don't know if that was supposed to be modeled pretty well.
I didn't look around the airport too much. Just, you know, when I taxied out of there, I was kind of away from all the other buildings. Nothing really stood out to me that it was like exceptionally good.
Okay.
But I didn't pay too much attention either, so it may have been
Yeah.
well modeled. And we've got so many good sceneries on 2020, and then there's quite a few decent sceneries on 24 that I may just not have noticed.
And I figured we'd fly to Phoenix. I could have got a bonus at TDV, but I didn't file it because obviously I couldn't take off.
Oh yeah. Ken's gonna be sick of me doing these manual pyros before long.
I just get lazy for 2 or 3 days, somebody else will grab it. I can't get the pushback.
I don't know if I've ever departed that airport before. That was a pretty fun departure. I wish I would have understood it a little bit better.
What was different about it?
Well, I mean, it was how it input into the computer. It had me doing these crazy like figure eights and things, and I was like, But I think what I ultimately did was what I was supposed to do. But I never got a chance to ask ATC if that's what they expected me to do because I got annoyed and shut it off. That was my next step, was to put that in there and then hope that that was correct. Little tail wheel there, look at that. Sunset colors are very nice.
We're heading away from the sunset. Usually we're heading into it.
Yep.
It does look nice.
That it does. Set off to our right there. Salton Sea. Find it interesting that a lake is considered a sea.
Salton City is right next to it.
I haven't flown in this part of the country too much.
Yeah, me neither. I finished my spring break tour on TDV today. I flew from the Philippines to Hawaii.
Oh,
10-hour
nice.
flight, but I did increase the sim speed to
Oh yeah,
twice as fast.
that helps tremendously.
And then, as I was trying to get to top of descent, I had missed it. I got by it, so I couldn't land because I was too high and too fast. So I did have to go around, but I did eventually land it. And I had to fly A330, I think, because the A320 didn't have the range to make it from the Philippines.
At least you got a decent A330 by default now.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's well, don't forget it was in 2020. I did it in 2020, not 24.
Sure. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
even then, you get the freeware.
I used the Headwinds A330.
Yep.
It's very similar to the A320.
Well, let's go ahead and put on our information for our approach here. Because we're going to be very quickly into cruise, and then even sooner than that, heading back downhill.
No, I just reached top of climb.
Is there a slew mode in this sim?
Yes. Shift Z. And then F4 will put you in the air.
In the air.
Yep. It'll raise you up, increase your altitude. Can you not move, or?
Just trying to push back.
Oh, okay. And then I think you use like the ASDW keys to move backwards, I think.
Here we go, the wings are flapping again.
Yeah.
You can't win with that thing.
Looks like a birdie.
You got a little Flappy Bird going on. Approach 26.
How do I get back in the cockpit?
I think the backspace key will put you in the cockpit.
1385.
Nobody knows.
I don't know.
That didn't work.
I did do some key bindings. Yes, was it yesterday or the day before? I forget. I spent like an hour making some.
Right here looking at the tail of this thing.
And then, let's see here. Our limo. Going down to 3,000 feet. And a departure sooner than later.
This doesn't.
Can't
This
get back
doesn't.
in the cockpit.
This doesn't show top of descent on my flight plan screen.
Just a little bit past Blythe, about 15 miles or so. Why are we still climbing?
I don't think I'm on the same plan as you here.
I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Alright.
Okay.
Everybody's having some problems. We're gonna have to get all these sorted out, I guess.
Yeah, my top of descent is Nira, SNRRA. That's too soon, isn't it? Too late? No, that should be alright. Oh yeah, that'll give me plenty of time to get down.
Do an easy taxi when we get there. 2 left turns and terminal.
I'm not going to be able to taxi once I land. My plane is going to stop quick. Because the brakes are still on.
Lock those brakes up.
It's just going to lock them up. So, it'll be a quick landing.
So, if I understand correctly, you'll be on Unicom while you're just at cruise or whatever. Then you'll be on the CTAF of the airport when you're near it. 228. We'll give this a try with just some local traffic. And what I'll also do... Nope. It's trying to turn for me there. See, this is annoying. I have to hold shift and then scoot over now.
What is it doing?
Just get used to all the new key bindings, basically.
I don't know.
And then the CTAF for that airport is what? Load. Thank you. Let's see. I got some crazy. I think it's 120.9er.
I'm getting all kinds of crazy flashes in the windshield. It looks like I have a propeller on this plane. Oh my god, I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh. Somehow it's showing the wind around my, like in a helicopter, it's showing the wind around my wings. That's what's flashing. I don't know how that got turned on. I have no idea. This thing needs a lot of work.
Oh yeah. Especially the default thing is still quite a bit of work. Yeah, so I think Phoenix Tower would be what we need to be on.
It's that.
Let's see, I think there's a way to do it, and that's the VPilot. What's it, CTAF, I think? What's the CTAF command? Dot CTAF maybe? Oh goodness gracious, go away. Yeah, dot CTAF, okay. Give me what I should be on, so we'll give it a little bit, we're almost well outside the center's radio, oh my goodness. My brain has not been working well since the surgery.
How have you been feeling?
I feel pretty good. Tired most of the time. And just getting exhausted really easily is my biggest thing right now. I went to the store earlier and got some groceries, and then was doing pretty good, and came home and unloaded the car, and it just took it out of me. So that's my biggest problem right now.
Yeah, I guess that takes 2 or 3 months to take effect. I don't know.
Yeah,
I heard.
It can take up to 3 months for it to really be fully effective.
Yeah.
I mean, my heart rate is, my rhythm, I guess, is in really good shape most of the time. Not the occasional palpitation, but nothing too crazy. Not like it before by any means. Wish Phoenix had same like. Do they have? Actually, you know what? They might have. Frequencies. I thought they had something that showed which frequencies you were near, but maybe not. It's so slow and sluggish. It's failures. Like if I could go to my flight and get all the frequencies like they have in the fly-by-wire, it'd be nice. Okay, let's try logging back in. See if this will work.
Are you and I the only ones flying this flight?
Yeah, Dev was having issues.
And bailed?
Ken bailed because he was having issues. So I think it's just me right now. Me and you.
Okay.
So do .CTAF, KPHX 1209. Okay, so I was correct. Beautiful. Doesn't go all the way around. 209. See how this goes. Actually, gonna move that V pilot over here. Actually, no, it's fine right there. Shouldn't be getting any craziness. Somebody's doing some crazy hold in Phoenix. We're expecting runway 26. I got somebody who looks like he's about to depart 26, but one thing we'll probably want to do is make sure that we have a Unicom going as well here, just in case someone decides to start talking on Unicom versus the CTAF. Everybody's figured that out yet.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
My nav line is dotted. How do I get that to solid?
You need to accept it in the MCDU. There should be like the bottom
okay.
left key on the screen there. Say insert T temporary TMPY or whatever it means.
Okay.
You see that?
Not on my flight plan.
You talk about your primary flight display, right?
Yeah.
Stream for me real fast. Are you in nav mode or heading mode? You're in heading mode. Push forward on your heading. That was your speed. Do your heading.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. These colors are new. Like it's very blue and kind of like a little bit of haze, but I haven't seen these colors before like this in 2020 or 24 for that matter. This is kind of neat. Because this would still be that like, this would almost be looking black out that direction. And then
Driver traffic, Cactus 1201, taking off, runway 25, right, we're on the Keynes departure to the west, I believe, Sky Harbor.
Oh, I think we saw that one. Last time we flew. It was like half the sky.
Yeah, you still had that like reddish, orangey kind of sunset. This time we got more of a blue sunset, which is kind of cool. Like that's what I'm, more of that color. Some green back there, but.
I don't think there's a moon out tonight, is there? Let's see it. New moon, maybe? Can't see it.
Well, that's interesting. That's got me going all the way out there. We'll do a direct.
I'm back. What did I miss?
What's that?
I'm back. What did I miss?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Mostly people bailing out.
Yeah. Look at that blue, though. That looks really good.
Mm. Issues with 24.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how that looks on the stream, Dev, but in the sim here, I'm getting some pretty good pictures. It's like a, it's almost like a blue hour. Instead of golden hour, you got a blue hour.
Pink hour on the stream.
What's that?
I guarantee it's gonna look like a pink hour on the stream.
No, it's not.
No, I can see it. I'm looking at the stream. It looks blue. Oh,
Well, no, the HDR must have fixed itself.
Well, my SDR to HDR was always the problem before, so I'm curious to see if 24 being an HDR helps.
Is 2024 native to HDR?
20. I've got 24 in HDR right now, yes.
Gotcha.
Which causes other issues, but
crap.
It looks good most of the time.
Top percent.
I think I will be reinstalling 2020.
Yeah, you may consider doing a fresh install of everything on your computer at this point.
Oh, I did that the other day. That's why I have to reinstall 2020.
Oh. This is a pretty rival.
Slow ones.
Is it bright enough on the stream?
It's a little dark.
Okay. That's what I thought too. I was messing around with some HDR settings and it ended up darkening my other screens just a touch. I wasn't sure how it looked on the stream. I'll have to
Phoenix looks pretty bright.
It's fine, not too dark. Okay. It just looks dark on my other monitor, so I wasn't real sure. But everything's a little darker on that monitor. I need to adjust some more settings. The whole HDR fiasco is causing a bunch of problems. The city's nice and bright though. Looks good.
What's different about HDR in 2024 than 2020?
Well, 24 it was making my whole TV like washed out, like in really dark scenes. It has that like almost like there's a backlight issue, like a black backlight bleed through that I hate. 2020 did a really good job of having like black. You know, and now I don't have that anymore, so it's kind of not happy with that so far. But oh, got somebody departing up there, or are they on? Yeah, that is the guy that just departed from 25.
Did you guys hear that the PMDG 777F is coming out on Friday?
I did hear that.
Pick it up. I've been waiting for that thing for so long.
I'm not gonna get the freight version. Sky Harbor traffic Delta 929 on the Hydra 1 arrival for runway 26 Sky Harbor.
Yeah, Sky Harbor traffic. This is Cactus 201 on the departure out of Phoenix. We see on the TCAS here, I think it's going to be no factor.
I got a visual on to my left there. That's who was talking to us right there. That's my favorite part about Vatsim. Interestingly enough, he's got us on TCAS. Oh, we do too. There we go.
Oh wait, you're on Vatsim again? I think
Yeah.
disconnected.
I did, but as soon as I got away from that guy who was causing me problems, I turned it back on.
Nice.
Which had me waiting until I got out of the center area, but that's fine. I'm on a tablet in a disgustingly bright kitchen, and I see the scene just fine. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Man, I love coming into these big cities in 24. These colors are just awesome. Yeah, Dave, I'm going to try to do a couple more Vatsim flights and iron some stuff out this week, and then maybe we'll try to do Vatsim Friday night off.
Awesome. Would that be streamed or just offline?
We'll do the first couple not streamed, and then eventually we'll stream them. Just
Sounds good.
one, I'm horribly out of practice, so I'll probably embarrass the crap out of myself.
Yeah, your city lights look more golden. Mine look white.
Yeah. It could be the HDR coming through. Blake, it sounds like you need some of those 2500K lights and less of those 4500K lights. Like a white kitchen and not like a warm white. I do like how the airports are a little bit more challenging to find in cities. Like that doesn't pop out as much as they used to, but they're still not impossible to find either. So we need to be at 7,000 feet there. We'll extend our downwind and see.
So, unfortunately, today my rudder pedals gave out.
Hey, you're saying it.
Rolled product pedals, and even more unfortunately, it happened the day after I bought a keyboard and mic. I bought 2 rudder pedals.
You're really quiet, if I can say that again.
Unfortunately, the pedals broke the day right after I bought a keyboard that could have paid for 2 new rudder pedals, which is really unfortunate.
You need to buy yourself a nice set of rudder pedals. Just save it for them.
I know, I need to. I need to get away from the CH. I'm looking at getting some wing wings at some point.
Yeah, something like that would be good.
How did the Phoenix perform for you at 2024 on this flight?
Tablet really is the only thing I had issues with, which is not new. The click spots are wonky.
I think I know what happened on the tablet though. I don't know. I think the tablet might run inside the simulator. I could be wrong about this, but Microsoft forgot to include the Vatsim debug tools in this package, like they did in 2020 all over again. So they can't debug anything right now, which is hilarious. But
I'm Fenix traffic, American A319 coming out of spot Julia, taxiing by Charlie around the other 25, right? Seeing it.
And whenever Microsoft devs, cough cough, get back from Thanksgiving break, they will hopefully add those debug tools.
Oh, good. Hopefully. All right, we are well clear of the traffic, so we're going to go ahead and do a manual descent down to 3,000, and then let's keep our speed at what it's currently 5 there. And we're slow enough that I could pull in a set of flaps just to help.
See all the blue lights? That's cool.
Yeah.
Of the airport.
Manual speed. And we should start spinning it a bit faster. There we go. Oh, I forgot my landing lights. We can get lit up like a Christmas tree because it does matter now. And we got a pretty long runway here, so we're just going to go auto brakes without checking anything. And we're going to go manual hit it. Alright, flight directors, landing systems. Lights are all configured. Brakes, okay. We just threw those flaps out, got a little bit of a boat anchor for us here. I think we might be able to turn left at Jaggle and get a left base for 26. We had to go just a touch past it. We look clear off on the arrival there. I don't see any airplanes. Don't see anything on Volanta either, so. Sky Harbor traffic, Delta 929, left base from the 26. Sky Harbor traffic. Alright, 90 degrees to the left, be 350.
Phoenix traffic, American A319 departing runway 25 right straight out departure Phoenix.
And let's go ahead and slow to 180. Approach fix is prune or prune. Prune? Yeah, prune. 3,000 feet. And we can go ahead and go flaps 2. Flaps 2 is 200 knots. We are 190. And we can see the departing aircraft right there. I love Vatsim.
Was that a sarcastic? I love that.
Phoenix traffic, American short bus, clear 25 right departing straight out of the final call, Phoenix.
No, that was a actual. I do enjoy Vatsim quite a bit. Just the audio blowing my ears out is not pleasant.
2,500.
Alright, let's go ahead and enable approach mode. Approach mode's captured localizer. Sky Harbor traffic, Delta 929 on all for, I'm final for 26. Thanks. Coming up on Prune, which is our final approach fix. Man, look at those colors. It's awesome. But here, I'm seeing a bit of that washout, which could be from the headlights, but... Headlights, landing lights. We can go ahead and start slowing down. Let's get that landing gear down. Should be capturing that glide slope. Approach mode is armed. Glide slope's captured. Let's go flaps 3. Sky Harbor traffic, Delta 929, 5 mile final, runway 25. Correction, 26, Sky Harbor. And flaps 4. Alright, go around is climb straight out 2,500. On up to 5,000. And right turn at 30 degrees. Head up to event and do a hold. Go ahead and put this in managed speed mode. Gear down, flaps full. Spoolers are armed. Engine into ignition start. Auto brake slow. expecting to go around on this nice calm day. And we're going to be passing the terminal on the right side, and so we'll do 2 left turns and find a park spot. $1,000. Let's go autopilot off. Get rid of our master caution. Flare in 24 definitely feels better than 2020 for the Phoenix. I'm sure they'll continue improving it as well. 500. 500. And there's up just a touch. I feel like I'm actually flying something on these approaches instead of just having a laser beam. Above. Coming up on minimums. Minimum. Continue. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Oh, we got a bit of a high flare there. 5. There we go. That was a pretty good recovery. Flared just a touch too much. No manual brakes. Pressure's off. Let's see if we can make this taxiway here. We're not paying for the brake pads. Welcome to Phoenix. Got harbor traffic, Delta 929, clear, runway 26, taxiing Bravo to the ramp. Got harbor traffic. Alright, let's go flaps up. Let's reset those parking brakes. Let's get a slight bit of juice out of the engines. APU on. Start. Taxi lights. Go to auto. Need to turn off TARA. Nice, great landing. Sim looks awesome. Thank you, sir. Landing rate of 294. Oh, what? What is that? The landing rates in the Phoenix still don't make any sense. I know I flared a touch early there, but it's still interesting that it's such a problem with this thing getting smooth landing. These toe brakes need a little adjustment. I feel like they need like a touch of a curve or something to them. They're just oof. You get a millimeter too far on one brake pad and you're doing a 180 on the ramp on accident. Alright, so I don't know if there's anybody parked here. The sim is still injecting airplanes on the ground for me, so just go find us a spot that looks open. I do like how we got like the 717 and stuff back in the sim though. Having a good 717 would be kind of fun. Someone needs to get us a good regional. We need a very good regional.
Why don't we have one? The Phoenix 7 are not really regionals, but they're smallest good jets we have.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm talking like a CRJ or an E-Jet. That's what I want.
You have the MD-80, which kind of be considered regional.
I I have a hard time calling that a regional.
Are the E-Jets going to get updated for 2024?
I have no idea.
I kind of feel like FSS has given up on them.
Yeah, it does feel like that. I mean, they have progressively gotten better over time, but it is not perfect by any means. Alright, welcome to Phoenix. Oh, parking brake. APU is available, so engines can come off. APU bleed can come on. And let's deboard the aircraft. Is that jetway going to come over? It is, nice. We'll have to find us some snowy weather soon. Release the hounds. Cruise block them off. Pumps. Available power. Available external power and disarm. Okay. E2 Hawkeye parked next to you. Let me look. Looks like it. Kind of an interesting plane to have a gate attached to. We'll shut everything off on the radios here, and let me disconnect from VPilot. VPilot, that's the bug we had earlier. Worked well for the most part. Alright, I guess we should be back Thursday night for our GA flight. So we're definitely going to do GA in 24 because it looks 1,000 times better. Did not mean to hit escape. 1,000 times better in certain situations. So look at those colors. That's a good photo right there. Especially with whoever's lighting the airplane up. That'll make a really good background. Who is that on the ground right there? Hey, Ron's on the ground. Look at that.
I made it.
You made it.
I don't know how to turn this.
I was about to say
off,
he's taxiing somewhere I can't really tell, but look at these colors. What's a runway look like? Go to over here. Let's get over to the runway real fast.
Autopilot's off. Yeah, that's right. I'm on the ground.
I done told you.
That's funny.
Autopilot's off.
I turned it off when I. There it goes again. When I turned the autopilot on. Now it's okay. But I don't think I can. I can't taxi anywhere. I can't move.
Ron, when we go to the Flight Expo next year, I'm gonna sit down at your sim. I'm gonna give you a 2-hour consult for free.
That'd be nice.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and be like, "Hey, let's get this working."
I'll let you stay here for the night. I got some room upstairs.
There we go. There we go. I like that trade.
I'll trade you one night lodging for
2-hour consult.
Yes.
There you go.
I don't know if 2 hours is long enough. You might have to move in.
You know, my job is offering for me to move up to Providence.
Oh, let's see.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but.
Ooh, I had an 809 landing on that one. That wasn't good.
Oof.
It was fighting me the whole way down.
Yeah. I am very happy with these colors. I'm just sitting here mesmerized with how good these colors look. You get the different colors of the city. Everything's different hues to it. The sunset off in the background. It just looks great.
Ridiculous.
All right. I guess we'll catch you guys Thursday. And until then.